everyone, and welcome back to another speed build. So today we are back in the world of Newcrest, and if you haven't caught on yet, this is the world where I do most of my builds. So I do some in Copperdale, some in Hinford on Bagley, but I really like the lighting in this world, so if you see me building, most likely it'll be in this world right here. So for this video, we are building a 2-story house for a young single mom and her 2 kids. She has 1 toddler girl and a middle-aged boy. And the backstory I was trying to go for this was that she's a young mother, she had a rough start and was barely making enough money to make meet ends, so she decided that the best thing for her to do was go to college and get her degree. She ended up getting her degree in technology, like special effects and things like that, so she now has the opportunity to work from home, and she saved up enough money to be able to make her first big girl purchase and move into her dream home, this house right here. So she is now thriving with her kids and living the life she always wanted to. So downstairs there is a 1-car garage, a laundry room, a half bath, the kitchen, dining room, and the living room. And kind of behind the living room, I ended up adding like a little pet station for like a dog. It was really cute, so I figured they had a dog too, or maybe 2 dogs, but I added that there. And upstairs there are 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and a small computer room. And as far as the rooms go, they aren't too cluttered because I figured, when she moved here, she didn't have a lot of belongings, but as time goes by, she'll slowly start saving up money and filling her house up with the miscellaneous clutter of her choice. So for the backyard, I did add a swimming pool, swing, some monkey bars, and some flower pots for gardening. And I did do something different for the landscaping, and I'm absolutely in love with how it turned out, so definitely make sure you keep watching till the end. I did end up making some little garden beds with the base game fence in the front yard and in the backyard. And for the fence in the back, I ended up pushing some bushes into it, just adding some mushrooms and rocks, and it turned out way better than I thought it was going to, and it's super cute, so definitely keep watching. So earlier you see me manipulate the terrain a little by the garage. I think that door is a sliding door that came from Eco Lifestyle, if I'm not mistaken. Since it was a garage, I didn't want it to be or look like it was up on a foundation, so I manipulated the terrain just right below the door so it gives it like a smooth look. Your Sims can walk all over it, so that is not an issue. But yeah, I did end up putting a car in there and some shelves and just some like miscellaneous clutter. I think there's like a yoga mat, like some wine boxes. Yeah, I added that in there. So I also used a lot of the windows from the Horse Ranch expansion pack because I was referring to a floor plan that I found on the internet, and these windows matched the best. So I do think there are some base game windows that look like these that you could use, but I don't know, I just really like the windows from that pack, so I ended up using that. So here you can see me manipulating that terrain a little more. I had to push the house further back on the lot, so I'm just kind of bringing the raised ground up a little toward the front of the lot, so it's not just flat and then like a hump in the ground. So yeah, here I am working on the floor plan on the inside. And while I'm working on the floor plan, can we just talk about the new expansion pack that The Sims released a trailer to? I was talking to my cousin the other night and I sent her the trailer for her to watch, and she said that it would have been cool if it came with City Living, and I totally agree. I feel like it would have fit that world a lot better, considering it's City Living, and then with that pack, what is it, for rent? So I think you can make like apartments and things like that, so I feel like it would have fit that world perfect. But hey, you know, the Sims gonna do what the Sims are gonna do. At least we get a new world, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see, you know, the feel of the world and just something new, you know. I feel like expansion packs are the best thing ever, so I'm all for a new one, but right now I'm kind of on the fence about getting it because I don't do a lot of gameplay, and I feel like maybe this pack is more for gameplay, but I don't know. I'm sure once it releases, I will be purchasing it because I do want to try building something with that. Because right now, it's like you can build apartments and stuff. Like I built a duplex video. I built a duplex, which is 2 houses like in one. So I will link that above if you want to check it out. But we can build things like that, but you can't have like 2 different families living there. Like it has to be Sims in the same household, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see how this ends up working out. But yeah, if you're getting it or you're thinking about getting it, definitely let me know down below. I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with apartment wise and building and all the great things that pack is coming with. So here I am working on one of the gardening beds, and I tried my best, y'all, to add some color to my landscaping. My landscaping is normally greens, creams, whites, you know, the basic. I don't really add much color to my landscaping, but I tried to add some color. So there's a little hints of, I think, pink, maybe a little purple throughout, so you will see that as well. So here I am just working on the driveway and the walkway up to the stairs, and the plant that you see in the box off to the left, I really wanted to use that, but I could not find a spot that I wanted it, where I wanted it, so I just decided to scrap that idea. And I'm using these little bushes here, and I did use T.O.O.L to push them down into the ground because I did manipulate the terrain. So yeah, if you do a lot of builds with terrain manipulation, I definitely recommend getting the T.O.O.L mod. It can be a little tricky at first. I use it sometimes, mainly for like sizing things up and pushing things down. I don't really use like the angle and stuff, like to turn it. I tried with a broom, and Lord, y'all, it was a hot mess. So definitely need to practice with that. But yeah, it is a good mod to have, especially with like rugs and stuff too. Really good to have. So yeah, I am just working on landscaping here, and I added those trees against the side of the house. I wasn't originally going to put those there, but I used the roof trim, or the room trim, and the thickness of it that I wanted to use, it was poking out through the roof above the garage. So I ended up just leaving it on that part, and there was a little space that had nothing between the roof and the roof trim on the wall beside it. So I ended up pushing those trees there to kind of hide that look. So you would never know. So I did end up putting a trash can out here and a mailbox, and I think the landscaping already in the front yard is just so cute. Normally don't do this, but, and I don't know why, it's so cute. I ended up pushing or moving those bushes off to the side that you can see, and adding some more flowers there, and I expand the terrain paint out to give it a more wider area. I guess you could say. You could put like 2 cars in here maybe, or 1. But it was so stinking cute. I absolutely love how this turned out. So moving on to the backyard, this is the other little gardening plot that I made, and I put flowers in here probably about literally like 8 times, and I ended up deleting everything because I did not like the way it looked. I was going to originally put 3 of those pink bushes in there, the 2 on the side shrunk down and 1 big one in the middle, I did not like it. I scratched the whole thing and just used those little shrubs and a fern, and I think there was something else I added, and then some orange little flowers throughout. So it turned out good. Could have added some color, but I wasn't liking it, like I said. So here I am pushing these ferns into the fence. I put them on the every corner of the fence except for in the front right here. I want to say these are from Cottage Living, maybe. I think Base Game has some as well, but I put them in there to give it kind of like a grown up look. I ended up pushing just some little grass in there and some mushrooms, and I think I stick a rock in a couple of them as well. Super cute detail, because I have been getting kind of bored of just the plain fence in the back, and I know most houses it's just a plain fenced in backyard, you know. So I put that there to give it a little something extra, and yeah, I had these swing set here. I think this is from Tiny Travelers, I think that's what it's called. It is so cute. That swing set is so cute. This will forever be the swing set that I use in every build. So freaking cute, y'all. So I add that there, and I'm just expanding the fence out because I wanted to put a swimming pool, but the size of the backyard was not really agreeing with it, so I ended up just expanding the fence and add some little sea turtle things in the bottom of the pool. I never used those as well, but they're little cute extra detail. And I did off camera change the bottom of the pool, the flooring and the wall, to like a lighter blue color. So yeah, you do know you can change the flooring of your pool and the walls, so that gives a little something extra for your pool as well. So here I am adding a little garden station over here, and the little red house thing that you see off in the top right corner, that's an insect farm. And I figured, you know, having kids, or if your Sims just like outdoors or whatever, this will be a cute little thing for them to go out, look at the insects, you know, all the good things. And the other side, you see me added a birdhouse and a bee box. So here I made a fire pit area with these little cute chairs. I added 2 kids chairs and 2 adult chairs, and I just add that. I end up moving the swing set by the pool, and I put the fire pit by that tree. Why I did that, I have no idea, because in real life you would not want to have a fire under a tree. That is a good way to catch everything on fire. But I did end up putting a fire pit in the patio area outside, and as soon as I test played it, the sim caught that on fire, the fire pit caught on fire, and the little garden station caught on fire as well. So there's always that. We love when the Sims catch things on fire. Luckily, the fire department showed up rather quick, so we got that under control. But yeah, right here, you see me add these bushes around. I was kind of back and forth with this. I do end up deleting those and adding some white flowers. I wanted to give kind of a grown-up look by the swing set, but I felt like that wasn't really, it just looked weird. So these little flowers right here, I do go back and add some right here, delete those and add those. So yeah, I think that turned out a lot better. And I do add some little shrubs that look like bunny rabbits. I add some of those as well. Those are so stinking cute. Add one right here and add one by the bee box. So yeah. And on to the garage. These are the little shelves I added. I think these are from Eco Lifestyle too. I was trying to find some shelves that kind of look like they had clutter, but kind of look like they might be in like a garage or a basement. So I feel like those really fit. And I ended up adding the tall gray cabinet that you see. That is a kitchen cabinet, but I put that there because it kind of looks like those metal storage cabinet things that you see in a lot of like, oh Lord, what are they called? Like a car working place, a mechanic shop, that's what it is. They have those there, so I feel like that kind of would have been okay in a garage for just some miscellaneous clutter or whatever she wanted to put in there. She can have that for all of her little storage needs. So moving on to the inside, I think I start in the kitchen. I struggled with picking out wallpaper. Here lately, I don't know what it is, but wallpaper and flooring, it used to never really hold me up, but recently I have been struggling so bad. So in a lot of my builds, I do have to edit a whole bunch of time out because it's just me going back and forth, flipping, not really knowing what to choose. And I have seen a couple people, they actually end up furnishing their rooms first with whatever colors they like, and then they go back and add the flooring and the wallpaper. So maybe I should try doing that. If that's something you do, or if that's kind of how you build, is it easier for you to do that? I feel like it would be. But yeah, finally choosing wallpaper. We're moving on to the kitchen. I used a lot of the new, well, it's not new anymore, but the Home Chef Hustle Kit. Super cute shelves and counters and just everything about that pack, y'all. I say that in all the builds that I use it. If you have not got that pack yet, I highly recommend it. It is so good. So we're using that here today. I end up, for the dining room, I end up using Dream Home Decorator because I was gonna use a table from Parenthood or Cats and Dogs, but I feel like the style of the table really wasn't fitting in kind of with the rest of the house. So this house kind of has like a modern look to it, I guess. Definitely not your traditional style home. So there is some modern touches that you'll see throughout. A lot of Dream Home Decorator items as well. So in the kitchen, you do see me working on this island here. Unfortunately, I do end up deleting it because there wasn't enough room for the dining room table, and I really should have expanded the house one more tile out, but I didn't. That's another one of my problems. I always am so excited to do the landscaping. I really don't consider the floor plan of what it might look like. So like I can do the whole landscaping and then the inside of the house be so tiny, and I struggle with the floor plan. So maybe I need to start, working backwards. But we worked through that, and I just ended up pushing the table right under this window and deleting the island that you've seen and just adding some regular cabinets there. So I am obsessed with how this kitchen turned out too. You see that I used a tall stand-up cabinet from the Home Chef Hustle Kit beside the refrigerator, and I think, to get that you have to go to the top kitchen shelves, and where you select the color, there should be a little thing. If you don't have it turned on, it should look like an option for more cabinets. I'll try to see if I can find a picture and post it so y'all can see what I'm talking about if you don't know. And if you click that, then you can choose all kinds of different cabinets. And same with like floor cabinets and bars, you can do that as well. So there's like corner options, circular, all kinds of things. And I didn't know about that until a couple years ago, because all my builds had the same looking cabinets, and I'm just like, this can't be, this cannot be it. So there is that option for you as well if you're not familiar or you're new starting out. So I cluttered this up just a little bit, not too much. And here recently also the open shelf concept, I've been putting that in a lot of my builds as well. And it's really good if you have like a big kitchen and you have a lot of cabinets and it looks like it's just too many cabinets. Delete those cabinets out and add you some shelves and just open clutter them shelves. It's so cute, it's so easy. And yeah, I feel like it makes a kitchen, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So here I am just adding some soap and fruit to the counter. I added some plates in that little open area in that bar. And then as far as the table goes, I add a cookie jar, a plant, and I go back and add a little paper towel holder as well. And I think I add a plant in the corner. Because you can never have too many plants, right? If you don't know what to clutter with, just throw you a plant. So I add the trash can over there, and then moving on to the living room. Y'all, I didn't know what to do with this living room. It is a rather small living room, but I think it gets the job done. There's some chairs. I add some of the little kid toy boxes. Add those as well for the kids to play with, and a lamp. And then right behind it is where I add the little pet area, and I add it for a dog, but of course you can always make it for a cat or, you know, whatever kind of animal you want. So I did end up changing the kitchen table to a green color. I felt like it was too much white, too much cream, so I changed that to green. And then I do end up changing the flooring as well to a darker tan color, because I felt like it was too light. So you will see me do that as well. And I fight with this window. I ended up just saying the heck with it and deleting one of those windows because I really wanted to use those curtains. I feel like it gives young mom vibes, and they just look so cute and cozy, so I wanted to use those. And this is the pet area that I was telling you about. There is a toy box over here, the little thing with the leash, and I added the cookies and the dog treats and stuff on top. And the cabinets I originally had, or the shelves I originally had that looked like a hollowed out house, those would have been super cute to add there. I feel like it gives pet vibes or just like fun vibes. You could have put like plants in there, or you could have shrunk down the treats and put those in there. I just wasn't really feeling it, so I ended up using this because it has a leash and I feel like it kind of has a little more clutter to it. So yeah, added this plant there, and I think a wall decal with like the dirt and the bone. I add that over there as well behind the food bowl and drink bowl because it was cute. So yeah, finishing up some last minute things in the living room. These little things right here, those are from the Nifty Knitting Pack. They're like little crochet little animals. So I added 2 of those over there, and then I added the little gnome by the dog, the little dog area, as like a little faux dog toy. So here I am cluttering up the little end table in the living room with just some books, glasses, Kleenex, you know, the usual things you would have in your home. And add a picture frame to the wall. As far as the living room goes, that is all. I do go back and add a rug. Actually, I think I already added the rug. Just a simple gray rug, and yeah. And this right here, y'all, I thought this was just something extra to add. This comes with the high school years, and it is a set of like diplomas. So I figured I would hang this on the wall just as a reminder to her that you're a great mom, you did what you needed to do for your family, and she can have these to look at when she needs to, or if she needs a reminder about how far she came, she can come in and look at those. I feel like those were cute to add. So moving on to the laundry room. Pretty simple laundry room. I don't add much. I use a lot of the laundry day items. There is, what do I add in here? I already forgot, y'all. A broom, the ironing board, and I was gonna add a sink in here, but the room was so weird shaped. Like, there wasn't, I guess I could have added a sink, but I felt like now that once it's done, I'm glad I didn't add it. But you see me add this ottoman here. I do go back and end up deleting that, and I add a table with a lamp, and I add 2 laundry baskets as well, and I changed everything to like a yellow tone just to give like some color to this room. So I just cluttered this little thing up with some cleaning supplies, some laundry detergent, and I add a hamper on top of the dryer, which is so cute, and a picture frame, I do believe, to the wall. So yeah, laundry rooms are so fun to build, and I don't really put a lot of them in my builds, but they're so cute. There's so many different things you can do with this laundry room. It's crazy. And even in The Sims, there's so many different things you can do, like building wise. It's unimaginable, and it's so fun. Like, you can never get sick of playing The Sims, either gameplay or building or create a sim, anything like that. And it's such a fun game. Like, it's so fun. But anyway, moving on to the downstairs bathroom. This is just a half bath with a sink and a toilet, and I didn't add much in here as well. Like I said, when she moved, she didn't really have a lot, so as time goes by, she'll start cluttering and accommodating things and adding her little own clutter to her house. So I just wanted this house to feel like something she was proud of, and you don't have to have a lot of things for a house to be a home. It's the simple things, you know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, moving on to her room. Like I said, it's pretty basic. I did use items from high school years, the bed and the dresser, just kind of keeping that modernish kind of look going. And I do end up cluttering her room and forgetting the door to the bathroom. That has been my thing here lately, forgetting rooms and adding doors and cluttering the whole thing up and forgetting. So I add this chair here and I add a light behind it and delete the main light because I want it to feel like cozy, cozy in here. She can go in here, she can just hang out. If she needs to clear her mind, she can just come to her room. So I do end up putting the door right behind where the chair is, and I delete the chair. But yeah, I cluttered this all up and eventually go back and add the door. So I will see y'all guys in just a second. And as you can see here, I really wanted to use the chair in this room, but it wasn't working out. So fortunately, I had to boot the chair out. But moving on to her dresser, added this little plant here. Figured that her kids might have made it, or her little boy might have made it for her at school or something, so I added that there. Add this little workout tray, some perfume, and I add a water bottle and all the good things to her nightstand, because you got to have water or something to drink at nighttime. There's so many nights I wake up with a dry mouth and I don't have anything to drink, and it's terrible. It's a terrible feeling. But anyway, moving on to the corner, I just added this blanket holder thing. My mind went blank. And a picture above the bed. And this is her bathroom. It is the master bathroom, and it's not really big, or it could have been bigger, but I added that tub there because I feel like she needs a jacuzzi tub. They're so nice, especially massages on your back if you've had a long day or anything like that. They're super, super fun to just chill in. My mom has a big one in her bedroom, and we let the kids fill it up one time and swim in it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do when the kids get bored. So there's always that option too for her babies as well. In The Sims, I don't think you can do that, but you know, cute concept. Cluttering hers is not cluttered as well, but I just added this little miscellaneous hair thing over here, some lotion, toothbrush, and to add a plant, and I think that's all. And these pictures, because I was struggling big time to find something to put on the walls. So this is the little girl's room, and unfortunately I started decorating it and I had to pause to go tend to my son, and I forgot to press record. So half of this you will not see me decorate, but I ended up adding the lights from high school years over her bed. I thought that was just a cute little detail to add, and I ended up deleting that dresser and adding the stackable dressers, and added some wall decor on the wall and a chair and the little nifty knitting crochet little things. I added 2 different ones to her wall as well, because I feel like it kind of went, you know, with the whole toddler girl thing. So as far as pictures, that's what I added for her room. And moving on to the little boy's room, I absolutely love this room. His theme, I was gonna go for like woodland forestry, but then I was like, you know what, outer space, why not? My husband loves outer space, stars, you know, all the things outer space he loves. So I was like, you know what, let's do outer space. So I do end up adding a bunk bed in here, the one from Werewolf Pack, but I ended up putting a desk underneath with his own little personal computer for schoolwork, and I think I add the moon lamp under there as well, I think. But the statue beside the bed, that is an astronaut statue, which is super cute. And then the outer space gnomes, or the astronaut gnomes, I added those as well. I just shrunk one of them down and added that over there. And as far as the decorations on the wall that you see me add, those are all school projects. They are the robots, and then the ones on the floor are the rockets. I think they're like the ones, like if you step on it, they go shooting up, like you push air and they go shooting up, you know what I'm talking about? I think that's what those were. But those are all school projects, and I thought we had a lot more like outer space kind of decor, but I guess not. So I went with what I could find, and I added a frog in there as well, because what little boy doesn't like frogs, right? So that is his little pet. So moving on to the computer room, this is where she works from home. She has her little streaming computer. She can vlog, blog, game, you know, whatever she desires. She has the opportunity to work from home, as every mom wishes she could, to be home with her kids. So I wanted to make this area space cozy and, you know, kind of relaxed. So I add the computer, just some random items on the desk, like this book and the pencil holder and I think a flower. And then behind her, I add a chair and some a bookshelf and a lamp. So I did want to still add things that she could do to get her skills up. So she has this bookshelf if she wants to read, or if the little boy wants to read, they have books that they can choose from. So yeah, as far as this room goes, that's all. I don't think I added any wall decor. I kept it pretty simple. But yeah, love how this room turned out as well. It's super, super cute. And as far as the a common area upstairs goes, I don't add much. I did add a dog bed upstairs. I don't even know if the animals can go up the stairs, but yeah, added that there just in case. And then this bathroom is a very weird bathroom. As you can see, I did have to expand it one because I wanted to use the tub shower combo just because she does have kids. So I just pushed that in that area, expanded it to add a toilet, and then pushed the sink over there. So very weird layout for a bathroom, but you know, it works and it's functional. So we love all functional things in The Sims. So yeah, it turned out pretty cute. I just add this rug. I add like the medicine cabinet looking thing over the toilet and an ocean picture to the wall. And that is all for the bathroom. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Moving back to her room, just this clip right here, because I forgot to add it earlier. I'm just cluttering up her nightstands a little. I give her a water bottle, like I said, a plant, a little stack of magazines, and this little random hand decor thing, I guess, for some clutter. And this mind box. Is it a mind thinking box or something? I don't know. I added it in every build. It's a good clutter piece. And I add these over here as well because I was thinking, you know, maybe she's still moving or she hasn't unpacked everything. So, you know, adds to the clutter effect of the house. So moving back downstairs, this is what the floor plan said, mud room. So I ended up adding a coat rack, you know, the umbrellas, the normal mirror, and then this was so cute. I took these shoes and I did an adult size, a kid size, and even shrunk it down to like a toddler size. So that was so cute. I had to do it with all their shoes lined up. It was so cute. So anyway, yeah, out front I just add these chairs and a plant, I think a rug. Normally I try to clutter, you know, the outside patio area up, but I don't really feel like it's necessary in this house. So you can always, if you download it and play, go for it. Clutter it up, do whatever you want. But I just kept it kind of simple here. So moving on to the backyard, I do not use this barbecue pit. I do end up deleting it and using the smaller, like little single barbecue pit, and that's the one that she caught the patio on fire with. Yeah, that one right there. And the flower thing behind it is what caught on fire as well. So yeah, maybe if you play, your sim won't catch it on fire. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is all that I have for you today. Definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It has helped me out. We have reached over 100 subscribers, and I have something so exciting to share with you in my next video. So if you aren't subscribed, definitely make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss this. And I will see y'all guys in the next one. Hope everyone has a great night, and I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.